Hi there, I'm back on this pasture. I've got a small amount still to do and it's been really good to me so far. As you probably know if you've been here before, I've spent a bit of time up here recently doing it quite carefully because there's all sorts of things here and I haven't been here very long. It's a dree cold day by the way, but it's not too cold. I haven't been here very long and they're about 6 or 7 inches. Sanding rather coppery, it has to be said, is a little hammered coin, which is a fabulous start. I can see a shield on one side and I'm not sure on the other. It was very discoloured when I first got it out, and sanding like that, I thought it was a rose farthing, but I've given it a little rub with my fingers and yeah, it's a very nice, probably Tudor, slightly clipped hammered coin. But what a really lovely way to start the day. Hi there and welcome to headquarters. A bit early in the video, I know, but it might be worth it. And I'm afraid we're popping back here a bit later on as well. And I think that might be worth it as well. So this little hammered coin turned out to be a bit more interesting than I thought it was. When I first dug it up, the fact that it's quite discoloured, it's quite orange really in real life, and the fact that it had a rose on one side and a shield on the other, well, it completely flummoxed me. At first I thought it was a rose farthing. It's that sort of shape and it had the rose on it. But I looked in my spink and going on the fact that I could see a Z on the reverse, I thought it might be Elizabeth, but there are no coins like this with a rose on one side and a shield on the other for Elizabeth. So I put it on the detectinghub.co.uk, of course, the fountain of all knowledge concerning detecting things, and they're a really nice bunch as well. I go on it a lot. Ian said immediately it was Edward VI, and he was almost correct in it being what's called a base penny, which I hadn't heard of. Anyhow, they're not the commonest things, so I got very excited until the warlock electors, of course, came in and said it wasn't Edward VI, it was in fact Philip and Mary, base penny. Either way, that it's an uncommon find, which is brilliant, and it's in really good condition. It needs cleaning, but I'm not cleaning it at the moment because I'm doing a video on my other channel on cleaning hammered coins, and this would be a really good one to use. I didn't know anything about base pennies, so I had to look them up. There's not an awful lot online about them, but Spink says, and this is as good as anything, quite honestly, as far as I could find out. Some base pence were struck in parallel with the fine silver, but at the devalued rate. They and the corresponding halfpence were used as halfpence and farthings respectively. So here we go. A base penny and my first, and I'm really excited. Right, back to the field and I'll see you a bit later. I won't be giving you too many scenic shots today because it's just too gloomy, but hopefully we'll find lots of things. Well, I'm definitely doing my bit to clean up this field with all the ring pulls and cartridge ends I'm finding, but that sounds a little bit deeper. And I've got a couple of quite interesting things to show you anyway. But my first thing I always do is just do a quick one of those. If it's not in that bit, we're in with a really good chance. But I think it might be in the wall. Yeah, I still think it's in the wall. It's on that side. A little bit of iron in there, but there's a little bit of iron all over the place here. Ah, rats. It's really shallow. I just got it slightly off. It's like there were two signals, and there's my pinpoint. Right, it's tiny, whatever it is. It's not very nice. I think it's a... I thought secretly, between you and me, I thought that might have been hammered. But it's not. It's a horrible bit of something or other. But I have found a military badge. I don't know what it is yet. And this, which I think is really decorative, really rather lovely, but I don't know how old it is. It just feels a little bit modern. It might be a cover to a lock or something. Well, this one was very borderline. Easily in ring pull territory. And wasn't that deep. I've just taken that out and I can see it there, so it's the depth, it was the depth of that. And I'm 99% sure it's a hammered coin. Yes, hooray, and what an absolute stonker. A completely unclipped, beautiful Edward penny. Gosh. I mean, that is... They do not come much better than that. Having said that, Civitas, I thought it might be one of those funny continental ones we find here, but it's not. No, it's I think it's definitely Edward, but I don't recognise the mint. C-E-S-T Chelmsford. I'm not even going to go there. I don't know what it is, but I don't think it's one of the ordinary ones. Wow, brilliant. I've just dug up something really ugly and it's turned out to be something really cool. And just here, I've just backstepped a bit, it's something equally ugly. But I'm not going to ignore it, because it's definitely got a bit of depth. Oh, horrible, isn't it? Ah! Painful, even. No Tasci again because of these cows, these gentle, lovely cows. But on my other channel for smaller videos, I took him out the other day, and you'll be seeing a lot of him soon because I'm be going to places I can take him. It's just, I don't know why I'm digging this. Nothing good can come of this signal. I think it's got to be big iron at depth. Yeah, I'm gonna give it one more go, and then I'm gonna give up. I'm not gonna keep on this. It's just gonna be too big and nasty. I don't think it can be a can at this depth, but it's definitely, it's not a hammered coin, put it that way. Okay, it's just there, so we'll keep at it. I can see it. or it's big and iron. But this isn't big and iron. And it's absolutely lovely, and I've no idea how old it is. Probably not very, I'm guessing. It's a whistle, because I can see the opening where it would have made the sound, and it would have probably have hung on that little bit there. I don't know what it's made of even. Is it machine made? Yeah, it looks to be, because I can see where there might have been a join. I just don't know, because I've never found one before. I'm dying to give it a toot. But obviously it's not working at the minute. But anyhow, what a lovely little find. It works. Tasky, come on. It works. Someone's looking very excitedly at me. I'm absolutely thrilled with this. It's beautiful. It's made of pewter, and again, I put it on the detecting hub. Where else? Kath saw it. Hello. And she dug up an article which reckoned it was a hawking whistle. The one she found was really, really beautifully decorated on the top section, which this one is not. Gosh, there's more sand coming out of it. This one's pretty plain, and if you look on the Portable Antiquities Scheme website, you'll see there's a couple of them. Not that many. Again, uncommon find, especially in this condition. And they put it down to being a medieval or just post-medieval pilgrim's whistle, whatever that was for. It's got a little hole there where you could obviously hang it from something. And, I mean, gosh, this is the great thing about this hobby, isn't it? Finding beautiful little artefacts like that. I mean, that really made my day. It's still making my day just playing with it. That's sorry we didn't bring him out. He'll be at lots now. Everything, all the pheasant shooting season and things are over. And yeah, he loves coming out, and it's fun having him there. Anyway, thank you very much, and back to the fields. Well, I've been having a bit of a quiet time of it. Found a few bits and pieces. I'll show you in a second. And there's quite a nice signal down there, but this must have been quite army here, because there's a lot of rifle rounds and there's a lot of cartridges. But I've found a couple of bits. I think that's part of a strap end with one of the rivets still in it. You could see where the hinge would have gone to the buckle. I don't know how early. Part of me maybe thinks it might be army as well. I don't know, but it does look old. It just got a feeling that might have some age to it. A piece of copper that's definitely got some age to it. Probably a strap end as well, and a catch of a Roman fibula. So nice things. But not as good as those hammered coins and the whistle from earlier. But I think I'll dig this, and time's rather caught up with me. Just got a feeling this is going to be another bit of army. That's not a good sign. It's quite deep. I think it's going to be misshapen or big iron. Yeah, it's too deep to be nice. It sounded too ugly. Oh. That stone, don't worry, I'm not grinding out a priceless artefact. There's a lot of lead here too. Well, it's still there. It's a socking great piece of lead. And nothing particularly nice on it, I don't think. I think that's a... Well, there's certainly ravens amongst them. I've just found two of the nicest, smallest buckles I have ever found. They're both really punchy. This one's still got its pin in it. I mean, I'm always amazed when I find them like this in arable ploughed land, but you know, maybe in pasture it's a bit more likely that they might stay intact, but that's absolutely beautiful. And that one's completely charming as well. And I've also found a lovely strap end with some really good design on it. So even though it hasn't been an award-winning day, it's been really nice to be out. And on this note, I'm going to leave this field for the time being because I've been here a lot recently and I want to give it a bit of a break. But it's been really good to us and we've found loads of lovely things. And I think that's just a really nice way to end the day. So thank you very much for watching and I'll see you next time.